with Maria Corina Machado's exceeding support and now the Nobel Peace Prize, she will, of course, be also in Miraflores Palace. Maria Corina Machado is far and away the opposition leader with the most following. She was supposed to run for the presidential election in 2024 until Máduro banned her from running. And then there was another stand-in for Maria Corina Machado. Máduro banned that one. And then eventually Edmundo González ran and won. So the presidential palace, the Miraflores Palace, will hopefully be occupied by the person that the Venezuelans voted in, which is Edmundo González, but with Maria Corina Machado's exceeding support and now the Nobel Peace Prize, she will, of course, be also in Miraflores Palace. We don't know yet as a vice president or whether Edmundo steps aside in favor of her, since it was basically her electorate and her support and her political machinery that made the election, despite all the restraints and all the cheating that went on, to still be won by the opposition. So she would of course play a major role, either as vice president or if Edmundo González steps aside as president. And there are many people around her who are prepared for this moment to lead Venezuela into a transition in democracy. Well, I think that the Nobel Peace Prize speaks for itself. Yes, of course she has the support within Venezuela itself, who voted 3-1 to have her and her running mate voted in. So obviously there was 75% of the population supporting her. She has internal support. I know that she does, for her bravery and her courage, command some support within the military, although she herself does not have military experience. And the international community, obviously having given her the Nobel Peace Prize and having been received as one of the world's great heroes, she will have the international community's support. And I so hope that the Venezuelan people will too. Don't forget, we have watched our people be massacred since 2017 until today with the consent of the international community. And now that time is over. Where the country is heading, well, I think the country now has an opportunity to get back to democracy. Don't forget that Máduro is a wanted criminal. He is indicted with an indictment that is based on more than a decade of research and investigations that started actually under Chavez when Máduro was Foreign Secretary. He is indicted in the United States for drug trafficking, as is Celia Flores, as is her nephews. You might know the narco nephews case in the Southern District of New York. And he has been also lent material support to terrorists that have operated within the Middle East, murdering American citizens. So that material support in terms of sanctions evasion and money laundering and drug trafficking financing is critical to what this has been, which this has been a very successful capture operation, what is known as a decapitation strike. And now Máduro and Celia Flores will face trial in the United States. There are rumors that this was a negotiated exit for Máduro, which should inspire even more fear in the ones that remain behind, namely Delcy Rodriguez, who's the vice president, who is the prime negotiator of international financial support for Máduro. Her brother, Jorge Rodriguez, who is the strategist, and Diosdado Cabello, who is the head of the military, and I would expect would probably take over from Delcy. Delcy will have a hard time commanding the troops to remain loyal, who already obviously are in disarray because of the bombings of various military installations and their limited capacity. They had a very limited capacity to strike back or exert any external force before the destruction of command and control structures by the United States last night.